Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you? Let me type in what I'm having today. Juice Saturday. Hope everybody slept really, 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 really wonderful. And what's today? Happy. Why can't I spell daily? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's carrots. I'm having carrots, plain old carrots, and plain old ginger. Ain't nothing good like plain old ginger. Ginger is good for your heart, it's good for your soul, it's good for your skin, and it's good for the pain. I think I might throw in these cucumbers. They've been hanging out for a while now. I got my glass, but I do need to get my glass for the ginger. So let me get that. Let me get that. Where is my glass? Oh, here. This is good. I got this glass. Ugh. I don't know about this glass. This glass ain't turning out. Let's see. All right, I'll put it in here. I'll put it in this pretty glass. How about I put it in this pretty glass? I like glass stuff. Hi, Hasworld. You are new here. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the Juicing Live. I'm breaking up the celery. This is ginger, not celery. It's still a little bit early here. No excuses, but I'm just breaking up this ginger, not celery. Oh my goodness. But how are you? And tell me where you're from and have you juiced before? Have you ever juiced? Let me see. Let's see if I'm connected to you. We are not connected. So I just connected with you and we are not connected. Nobody wants to hear that. But anyway, today, have you juiced before, Hasworld? Have you ever juiced? These are the carrots that I'm going to be juicing today. And I already showed you the ginger, so I'm going to be using this ginger. And before I get started, usually I ask if there's any questions. Do you have any questions pertaining to juicing? Or I got my coffee good and ready to go. That's always a plus. Let me see. I don't have my juicer. My juicer is plugged in. It's really odd how it was on, but it wasn't in the on position, but it wasn't working. So maybe let me check the connections and see. That just went all the way down. Let's see what these plugs look like. Huh. I wonder if I have it hooked up right. I am looking at your page. Very nice. Yeah, let me check on the connections of the juicer because it doesn't seem to be going pretty good. I got it on the on position and it's not working. So let's see if it's better. Who else is in here? Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see. Hey, Money Man. How are you? And who else is here? Kathy Shorts. Good morning. Tonics Exempt. How are you? I'm just troubleshooting this juicer because I had it plugged in. There we go. So I just needed to take it apart and put it back together again. Hey, Roberta Hardy. I see you. How you doing? Trying to get my juicer ready and in order so I could do my carrots that I pre-cut. And I'm gonna have to call you after this, after the show. Yep, I'm gonna have to call you. There was a late night call that came in that I need to talk to you about. So yeah. What are we talking about? Let's see. My Wi-Fi is down. Ooh, what did I just do? No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so this is really weird how everybody just popped all in. Good morning. I was supposed to bring down my oil too, so I might take a break and go upstairs and get it sometime during this show so I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to skip anybody. I turned on the heater in this house and I feel like I'm burning up right now. But before I was freezing. I'm doing good on this Thursday, Money Man. Um, I slept really good. I'm telling you, like the best sleep that I get, it's like a war going back and forth in my brain. Should I get out of this bed and go do my live? This sleep is good. So it's like this war that actually goes on that I'm having to, you know, scrape myself up because it's really early here. I know you guys know that I'm in California. I think you know. And so right now, while most of you guys are about 3 hours ahead of me, I'm at 5:08. And so normally when I'm going back and forth with myself, it's around 3 because I got to get up and prepare my life and prepare the kitchen if it needs be, and the juicer, and you know, if my food is already ready to juice, then I just grab that and I have it in my garage refrigerator right now. So I usually got to get out there and grab it and get back in here and get my all the while my coffee is getting straight. So I forgot to grab the oil, even though it's like the first thing that one of the first things that I do in the morning. But I'm here. Thank you, Tara. I have to think about how to say your name. Pretty soon I'll be saying it like a champ, but thank you all for coming in today. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Um, and if you don't have each other, connect to each other, and that's how we grow. That's how we grow. So ginger is what I'm doing. Let me see. I didn't get it up here. Ginger again is the juice of the day, and just having it plain because once again, I don't really like to mix. I don't like to mix my juices together. I have in the past, and I will probably in the future. But for me, I want to see exactly what this particular vegetable is having on my system. So I'll just stick with one certain thing, and then I know my body and I know what it needs and I know what it's usually screaming for. So then I'll just add that to my daily diet. But that's primarily how I do it. But I really don't like mixing. But I don't knock anybody who does, who wants it to be like that. Because when I first started juicing in the movie that I watched, what's his name? Joe from Dead, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. That's where I learned how to juice at. And so he was mixing all kinds of stuff. He didn't isolate anything. And so I was just basically following his way, even though I knew the basic rule about mixing stuff because I had had a number of children by the time. And so I know that when you mix stuff, you might get a little bit of a different reaction from it. So I just started off with your basic carrots. Hi, Food Forest. Hi, Mrs. Newton. Big family, big noise. Yes. Every time I say that, I think about my family because we are a big family here. And so it's always big noise until I shut it down. The Fat Boys Show. Hi, the Fat Boys Show. This is your first time here. Let me see what you got going on. Ooh. Okay, so I wasn't connected with you. Now I am. If you have the ability to share me out, please do so because there's a lot of people that need to know about juicing and its benefit. And if you have any questions about juicing, please feel free to do that. I think that I'm going to get some challenges going here too because if you have a juicer, um, I've been seeing a lot of people scarf down a lot of different things lately. And I'm just thinking, no, on the other side of the screen. No, don't do it. I'm hollering. I'm like, don't, don't eat all of that. And it's like, let's get some juice. Let's see if you guys can drink a gallon of juice. Let's see if you can get that down in your system and see how it works for you. So at the beginning of the year. I don't know, I might do it toward the end, just get in a good challenge. But that would mean that everybody would have to have a juicer or would have to be able to have access to juice. And it's just that, I think people need to have a juicer like you have a blender in your home. Most people have one. But still, quite a few people have a juicer now, but most people do not. So tell me where you guys are from, if you've had any experience with juicing or not, and we can go from there. But like I said, today I'm juicing carrots and my plain old ginger, because ginger for me is like the best healer and pain reliever. So, how's everybody doing on this Thursday? Speak. Food Forest, how you doing? Nobody is talking. I'm gonna go grab um, that oil because I promised to bring that oil down. And then you can use a blender and squeeze through a cheesecloth or nut bag if you don't have a juicer. Works almost as well. That is true. I've seen a lot of people doing it, and I haven't had to because I just walked right out of the house as soon as I seen that movie. And because of where I was in my life with, you know, just feeling like sluggish and disgusting, sluggish and disgusting, I just went right out and got me the juicer. I was like, this is what this is. This I was so crazy. I was like, this is the cure all to everything in my entire life, and it wasn't, but it made me feel like it was, and I was getting immediate results. So yeah, I was just because I've been a documenter. I've been documenting. I documented that whole journey, and so I was just looking at, and it was Instagram. I documented everything on Instagram and Facebook, and so as I was juicing and working out every day, and I got to get back on it. I did start my squats again, and I'm so excited about that. And it's only because of Scratching Queen, because she's got a 21 day fitness challenge going on right now. So I'm gonna have to reference her to that. I think she's got a hashtag, but she's got a 21-day fitness challenge going on right now. So I joined that on the first day of December by starting my squats and just to get my endurance and my legs going again. And because I'm walking everywhere. And my watch that I don't have on documents it and talks to my phone how many steps I take a day. But as far as doing any kind of vigorous workouts, I haven't been doing it. Hey, backyard gardener. Hi, good morning. So yeah, but Scratching Queen is doing a 21-day fitness challenge. So if you guys don't know her, get over to her house. She goes live for about, I think it's 30 to 45 minutes a day for the next 21 days, and that started on December 1st. So I've been doing it. I'm officially up to, since then, 30 squats a day. So if y'all want to get on that, that's good. Yes, that's when I started juicing after watching Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead and What the Health. I still haven't seen What the Health yet. You're not the first person that's told me. You're like the fifth person that's told me. And you know, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, Kathy, has another one. So there's one and two. And I think there's two is basically like a follow up because people had started it and got off of it. Me, I went hard, and then I think that I slowed down a bit, but never stopped because once I started learning the benefits, the real true benefits of juicing, my body was screaming for it. And it has been screaming for it since I started. So, just like the last few days um, that I wasn't juicing, I didn't juice for 4 days. The pain and inflammation set back in my legs and my ankles and my wrists, and the cold set in. And I was just like, no, 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 no. we cannot. We cannot. We cannot. We got to get back on this juicing. But hi, Tylita 360. How are you? Good morning. So yeah, I gotta see What the Health. I don't watch TV. And so I don't know what's going on in current events right now. I need to get myself together and get caught up in current events. But I also need to watch that What the Health, because like I said, people have been telling me and I've been promising that I was gonna watch it, but still haven't. Somebody was saying something about I don't really like to see stuff with animals in it because I'm barely hanging on to chicken and fish right now. And I probably won't, like, after that, I'll probably be like, nah. But that fish and chicken is, so, yeah. Let me see. I need to learn how to stop these notifications from coming through while I'm in. Hi, Dee Dee's Pharmacy. How you been? How you doing? So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. Kathy Short is I believe you're on a 21 day. Was that you that was saying you're on a 21 day juicing fast right now? And you started on the first? Let me know. Yes. So, um, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get on the first, my 7 days, but it's gonna be okay because I decided to switch that to the 7. And because I have gained like an extra 10 pounds, even juicing and even staying active, I'm not sure if it's muscle. It could be muscle, but I know that sometimes when you got some stressors going on in your life, it stunts the weight loss. And I'm always active. I'm active from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep daily. And so there's some bit of stressors going on in my life right now, and that might be stunting my fat loss slash weight scale loss activity. So I'm gonna definitely pay more attention to that. And I've been eating more things that contain more salt. So probably switching up on my diet a bit. Even though I'm never too off on what I eat on a daily basis from being healthy. I've probably, yeah, I was thinking about you. I need to get back up there so I can bring down that oil that I promised to show you. Cedarholic Gardens, welcome. And Food Forest is saying green organic celery, apple, carrot, tops, ginger, lemon, lime, key lime, cucumber, parsley, turmeric, radish, and tops, sweet potato, and greens from your garden. Wash and rewash everything. That's right. I do that. I don't even the stuff, and we'll talk about that too a little bit. Even the stuff that says it's already pre-washed in a grocery store, still you need to wash that. Wash it as soon as you bring it home, and because a lot of that stuff, this is good juice. Yeah, I believe that. A lot of that stuff you'll see when it's recalled. It's from the ready pack. It's from the stuff that says it's already pre-washed up for you. That's where the E. coli they've been finding is in ready pack stuff that's ready to go. So I always encourage everybody to, oh, that sounds lovely. Food Forest. Yep, that sounds like a good juice. And we're just having plain carrots here this morning because I really, I'm feeling a bit sluggish over the last few days. And I know why, because I hadn't been on my juicing and I need energy. So I'm just having plain carrots and ginger. But I'm gonna be right back. You guys continue to chat in the stream, and I'm gonna be right back with the oil that I promised to bring down. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I got this from Burlington Coat Factory. I usually get these kind of oils from this one is a rose. Can you see it? But it has it's just an oil. It says botanical oil, multi-use, and it seems to work really well on my skin. I can't really see the fine print on it, but like I said, it seems to do good. And I got this too. It's let me see. Can you see that? Hydration boost body oil, and it's hemp and some other kind of something. Hemp and jojoba softening. That's That's what it says. So that's what I'm using right now, currently. Hey, Jacob Johnson, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the live. I always think I didn't wash it myself, so I wash it absolutely everything. Yep, that's right. Cedarholic Gardens. Good morning, everybody. My latest vid is on how to make easy free soil, and the best food comes from within the soil, and that's true. I am doing some serious things, but that's for our Saturday Night Live. I'm doing some serious things over here on this other side of the garden that has nothing. I think it was Backyard Gardener that talked about on Monday laying those beds to rest, and I really have been. The soil is so different, and I really I'm excited to see what's going to grow out of that soil in the springtime. I have nothing in it except for I've been fertilizing it. And then there's so much leaves that are falling off that fig tree. I haven't cleaned nothing up. I haven't done nothing out there. So today, because it's been raining over the last few days, and so I've got a lot of rainwater saved up in different buckets and trash cans that I put out there. But I haven't been checking on the garden because obviously it's raining. But today, I don't think it's raining at all. So I'm gonna go do some update. I'm gonna shoot a video today on what's growing on in the garden because it's December, and I need to do my I need for the gardeners in the house. I need to do my December garden walk. So the first one of the month, and it will be very nice because so many things have changed, and I feel a little bit more successful on some of the things that I decided to plant in the garden right now. Yeah, I had a few of them that I made in a jelly food forest, and then but for the most part, I gave most of them away. Um, yeah, I gave most of them away, and they are no longer on site. Who else is in here? There was one lady that came in and she said hello, but never tonic exempt. Let me look at something. Let me see something. I don't know if I'm connected to everybody. Oh, it's not good. I just got up. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ready to juice these. I thought I saw that already. Okay. I'm gonna get ready to juice this stuff, so the juice is gonna be a little bit loud, and then I'll show you exactly how much I'm getting from what I got. This is, let me see, the ginger that I'll be using. It was in two big pieces, but I like to break it up before I put it in the juicer. And then once again, the carrots. I'm gonna juice all these carrots and I'm gonna drink them up. What time is it? Like, right, I need to be having those juiced already and drinking them up before 6 here because they come in and they don't play around in my life. So I need to hurry up and get those juiced up. So bear with me. I'll be right back to juice this stuff up. That sounds like a no. bueno. That's what that sounds like. Right? What just happened to my juicer, y'all? This wouldn't be the first time that this thing broke down on camera. Just won't let itself be great because I got another one I could pull out. But my goodness, let's see. Nope. I'm telling you. Let me try to plug. At least I got some out though. You know, I'll go to Mia. Yeah, looks like the juicer is not doing what it's supposed to do. And let's see. That's just great. Yeah, it's not the outlet, so I got a little bit of juice, y'all. This is all I got this morning, but it looks like I might have to go to my juice bar because I ain't playing with that. So it might need to cool off, even though I just started using it. But I'll be using these things like they're industrial, like they're commercial use, running through juice through it. It's probably for home use, probably for people to use every 3 days or once a month. I don't know. But I use my juicer every day, except for when I'm having days like I did at the beginning of this month, December. Let's see, what was that? That's how much ginger juice I got. And always does the same thing every single time. So yeah, we're talking about gardens in here, and I'm okay with that. But don't forget to stop by the Saturday Night Live so we can talk more about what's growing on in people's gardens. Fix our powerful alkaliners. I read that already. Check it out. See, you'll be impressed. I haven't seen it either, Food Forest. So I'm definitely gonna be checking out your latest video. Yeah. So I'm just gonna hang out for my full hour. So whatever you guys want to talk about, I guess we could go with that. Where are you guys from? Cedarholic, where are you from? You probably told me already, but I'm trying to make sure that I remember. I'm gonna have to turn off this heater too because it's getting pretty hot in here. Nothing growing here but some snow. Yeah. Um, oh, this coffee smells better than this ginger, but I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of a rest for now. There are 7 awesome channels in the chat room. Please remember to hit the like button for me on the way in or on the way out. That would be awesome. Yeah, nothing's growing but snow. Chicago South Suburbs, Zone 5B here. Wow, I didn't know. I don't know why. So you got a lot of snow too right now. Wow, I'm feeling like coming up out of this house coat. I'm gonna just turn off this heater. Let's see. Okay, heater off. Born and raised in Monroe, Louisiana. Really? My grandfather's from Monroe, Louisiana. Kathy. My whole grandfather's side was from there, Monroe. In fact, let me see, what was his name? Let me see, what was his name? Moses, and I believe his middle name was Monroe Lee. So we might have to get together somewhere. But I'm sure it's pretty big. So yeah, my grandfather's side was my grandmother was from Shreveport, And my grandfather was from Monroe, and they migrated from the Carolinas. The Carolinas. So that's how that went. But I'm familiar with Monroe. Not that I've been there, but that I knew that that's where my grandfather was from. Um, got my pineapples. Tara is saying, got my pineapple, jalapeno, cilantro, onion, and lemon juice finished. You will have to start showing that and tag me in it. I want to see what that looks like. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I want to see what that looks like, Tara. Yeah, it is a small world because you don't hear too many people talk about Monroe. So, but yeah, my grandfather was from there. Yeah, that sounds like a whole meal, Cedarholic. It's my favorite. Yeah. I've tried like I said yesterday, I think I said I tried celery, tomato, and I put jalapeno in it. And it was like a whole tomato soup. It was really good though. Thank you for coming, Food Forest. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you always come by and drop some serious knowledge on the group, on the stream, and I appreciate that. I wish I could, but I'm not disciplined enough. Cedarholic Gardens. What did I miss? What did I miss? You can start winter sowing. Tisa, Green Organic Love, no snow to speak of yet, but it's coming. In Chicago, there's nothing. Wow, but you said it's coming. Yeah. Um, I saw this lady, this gardener that was doing. That's where I first ever heard of winter sowing, and she was doing it in her milk cartons. Is that what you're talking about, Cedarholic? She had done all her stuff, well, a majority of her winter stuff in milk cartons and had cut holes in them, put soil in it, and had was growing her seeds with the top still on. I'm not sick. That's from how powerful the ginger is. After I usually have drank it and juiced it. Um, Trying to see what's going on with this juicer because I will be returning this juicer if it ain't acting right. Ugh. Yeah. Cedarholic Garden says it's so easy though you create mini greenhouse, plastic bottles, and add dirt, seeds, water, then leave them in the snow until spring. Then your plants. Cheryl man. Okay, I'm gonna have to check on that because no, that I'm in California. I don't know what am I saying. I don't have to check on that. My stuff is still growing over here. Hey, Sit Mo, welcome to the live. Welcome. Good morning. So yeah, we are just talking about it's the juicing show, but the majority of us in here are gardeners too. So we are talking about a little bit of gardening going on and winter sowing and everything. But I'm so glad you came by to check out my morning show. Is this Cint or Mo? Who's in there? Who is in there? Who's behind that name today? I grow microgreens indoors in the winter and lettuce and kale and green onions in my balcony in Georgia. You do? Yeah, because you're a homestead. Duh. So homestead hopeful, Tara. Yeah, that's good. And you said so you're in Georgia and you're basically overwintering and you do microgreens. Backyard gardener. Look. You've been talking about microgreens for a minute. So you definitely want to connect with Tara, Tara, Homestead Tara, because she's got them. How long have you been doing? Oh, it's both of y'all? Welcome to the live. Have you guys ever gardened before? Or juiced? Either one. And I'm thinking about getting a challenge out there, y'all. Do y'all have a juicer? Sit and Mo? Do you guys have a juicer? Because I need somebody to try to drink a gallon of juice. I need to see if y'all could pull that off. I've been seeing these burgers and fish stick challenges, but I need to see if y'all can get a gallon of juice down ya. I'm gonna send that out there. It's coming. It's coming. I promise you, it's coming. I live in an apartment, but saving up for a homestead. Good for you. Good for you. And Sit and Mo, they're debt free. So we might want to get with them so we can find out what they did. Because I heard that the other night. I watched your whole show, Sit and Mo, and I think you need to start another channel on the debt free area of that portion of your life. Because while I am a homeowner, it's definitely not in a debt free situation, but I'm working on it. I'm working on that. So, see the hot, wait, let me see. I'm missing some stuff because I need to go back up there. Um, let's see. Best plants from seed, best success ever. No dampening off, no die off, no transplant shock. Either winter sowing is fabulous, folks in zone 2 in Alaska do. I will I will be doing micros as well. You're gonna start doing microgreens, Cedarholic? Um I so just replaced my blades. I can. I'm up to half a gallon a day so far. I didn't know it was a challenge. I just like juices. No, I haven't started any challenges off, but um I'm always watching the mukbang community. So I support, a lot of different communities, and so I watch a lot of the challenges that they have going on right now. And so right now is currently a fish stick challenge, a Whopper challenge going on. And so I need to get some juicing challenges going on out there. So that would be very interesting for you to. In fact, you guys would be one of the first ones that I tagged in that. So I didn't hear if you guys had a juicer or not. Let's see. I am debt free, but I have a hard time saving cash. I am trying to stack cash, but it's hard. It can definitely be done. Stacking cash can definitely be done. You just need a budget. You have to stick to it. A budget, and you have to stick to it. You have to stick to it. One of the things that I did um, was I filled up my refrigerator, both of them, and I won't be buying any more groceries until the beginning of the year. So whatever we don't have, we don't need. And so, whatever comes in or whatever we've worked for over the next couple of months will be stacked. So you have to just basically put together a schedule. But I want to see what some of you guys who have learned how to be debt free right now in this world that we living in right now, right now, right now. I want to see what I'm always trying to learn about money management. That has been my thing. Yeah, I love mukbangs too. I was watching some mukbangs late last night, and I can watch them and still not want to participate. But because it's like I don't watch TV, so that's what I actually enjoy it. Cedar Holly Gardens, just commit to putting back a little at a time. And like what I did too, because it's either housing for me or is food. Those are the top two of my biggest expenditures. So um, I did a lot of crock pot cooking in the month of, I want to say October. And I put a lot of that away in the freezer. So, like last night, you guys remember I made that black bean chili? We had black bean chili nachos. I put half of it away in the freezer. So, last night I just took the bag out, sat it in some water, and heated that up with some cheese and tortilla chips. And it was all good for everybody. They tore that stuff up. So I didn't have to cook. And it's always a wonderful thing for me. But like I said, I wanna see, more of that. I want to see more of that stuff going on, especially in our community. It's so easy to go out there and be spending your money on the latest and the greatest. And I just never been one to do that. I believe in purchasing good quality pieces of whatever I get, but it's never unless it's the top of the line is like the middle grade price. I've learned that I don't need to do that. So yeah, sounds delicious. What my husband and I started by saving change and ended up with almost $50 over a few months. Every little bit helps. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. You start off saving change, and pretty soon that change, if you don't touch it, grows to dollars. So I may make white chili today. Yep, that's good. Um, like I said, it had been raining over the last few days, so I definitely was looking for some solutions on, having some nice comfort food. And because the kids aren't, just one of my boys, I think, is really into cornbread and stuff like that, but I didn't want to be throwing stuff out, so I they like nachos. They're kids. And so I didn't have the chips with it, but they had it. And it was still really good. It was the black bean chili was still really good, even though I froze it and put it away. Um, Four Horns kind of reminded me that I had it out there because she made some beans and sausage that looked so good. I was like, oh yeah, I did make those black beans, so I had to bring those out. Every little bit definitely helps. Crock pot cooking is great. Yep, I have been doing crock pot cooking and coming up with my own recipes for crock pot cooking for years. But my grandmother started me on that. And so, but back to juicing. I gotta figure out what's going on with this juicer. I plugged it in and it still isn't doing what it's supposed to do. But I guess I'm gonna just have to go with this um, ginger, which is still very good. If I had to choose carrots or ginger, I would have chose the ginger because the ginger helps relieve the pain, and the ginger helps to, it basically is the pain reliever that I need in my life right now. So if I had to choose, I didn't get a chance to juice the carrots, but I'm gonna go by. Once I drop the kids off this morning, I'll go. The juice it up is right in the area. It's not a drive-through, but I can get out and run in there and grab my juice, and then get back home and try to troubleshoot this juicer. I could probably do it now, which would save me some coins. Hold on a second, y'all. I wonder if I can make a piece of Let's see. Let's see if that'll do. Look at God. Okay, never mind. Um, it was some ginger that got stuck in there. So of course it shut itself down so that it didn't overheat the motor. But now I can juice my carrots and I don't have to go to my juice place, but I will in a heartbeat. I will do whatever it takes to get that juice in my system on most days because if I don't, my body is screaming for it, for one, and for two, just the benefits are overwhelming. The benefits for me having this juice in my system are just overwhelming. Okay, that's too much getting stuck in there. Let's see. Welcome to the life where everything that you use is malfunctioning. Let's see. Type of knees, I like that. Yeah, that's what's going on with the ginger. What type of juicing diet would you recommend? We've been definitely thinking about getting a juicer and doing a diet. So the juicer that I recommend is every month I go on for the past probably about 6, 7 months. I've been starting the first 7 days off with just a juice cleanse. It's just juice only, no food, water, and I still got my coffee. So I have coffee only. I have um, coffee only. Then I have the juice, and then as much water as you can inhale. So that's it. But I've never done it in December. So it was really hard for me to step out on December 1st and start doing just a juice cleanse only because you have to remember that I am still serving a whole bunch of little people in this house. And it was just like my willpower to do it all was just shot. And so, because I had some stuff going on. And so I was just like, I am not. But I decided to switch it to the last 7 days. Yes, liquids only, just the juice only, just the juice only, water. And I ain't nobody taking my coffee away from me. That's just something that's not going to happen. So I did that to myself for a little bit. And it just, I mean, with me being a juicer and coffee, the balance was just not worth me being miserable. So I just said, nah, you can't have my coffee. But hello, Karen. She said, love, sorry you caught the rant yesterday, but thank you for stopping by anyway. Stress-free zone. Good reminder. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. Because when we are having moments like that, you have to step aside. And I don't think that nobody should have the opportunity to steal your joy like that away from you, especially if you are doing something that you love doing. And then, sometimes you got to step back and you got to look at the whole situation. And you got to tell yourself, because I know what you're doing. You've told me. And you got to step aside. You got to see where they came from. And it's not a personal attack. A lot of times we want to think that what people do to us is a personal attack, and it's not. It's not a personal attack. I could be talking on that all day. It's because they've been harmed and they don't have a way to communicate but to put that harm out on you. And when you absorb what they're putting out on you in a way that makes you feel defeated, it's not healthy for you because they may still be in that because they're not healing yet, but you have to step aside from what they got going on and step into your stress-free zone every day. And that's what I'm teaching on that particular channel is that, I don't care what you got going on. I don't care who you got in your life. step aside so you can reevaluate and refresh yourself so that you can step up tomorrow and do the same thing and get the same thing tomorrow, but get some relief because I'll report you in a minute. I don't feel like people should be in my space like that. I just don't because if you don't tell them, they're gonna tell you. And no, let me get this juice back in here. Oh, it's not plugged in. Got me off on a tangent. Let's see. I don't like to see my people's hurt. I don't like to see that because, you know, just even still, my own immediate family, they know when it's time to step aside. They be playing games all day, every day. They play games all day, every day, all day, every day. And then when they see a certain expression on my face, everybody sit down. Like, no, mama. And it's generally like that everywhere I go. It's like when I had to go to these different meetings at the school, and sit down and explain my stance and how I feel about things and how my house is and how my home continues to be for over 31 years and how my child is being raised and my expectation of you as a teacher or an institution that I legally have to send my child to should be performing because I'm doing my job. I'm performing everything I'm supposed to do on this end, but I'm going to need y'all to come through with the law just like you want me to come through with the law. We need to have some middle place here. And so that's what you're going to have to do, Karen. You're going to have to you're going to have to come tell somebody to come through or sit them kids down with a notebook. I have everybody. We'd be like, stop the presses right now. We can't go no farther. Go to the Dollar Tree, buy everybody a notebook, and have a sit down. Let's see. Tolerate. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity, every other good thing, kicking it with Karen. Yes, Karen, we sending it to you. We are sending it to you because it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And I've definitely don't have the solutions for everything in my entire life. And I definitely don't have the solutions for everything in anybody else's entire life either. But I'm working on it. Look, I'm working on that. So, we're praying for you and we're hoping that, that there are some solutions that are had there. But I tell mine, they have these teenage boys, they have a tendency to be cutting up. And that's why I said we all have to get the notebooks out because you gotta learn how to treat a mama. This mama ain't to be played with. And if you got expectations from me and I have grandiose expectations from you. I do. I'm not gonna lie. There was a period of time when everybody was saying, no expectations. And I was trying to get into that groove because I felt like, well, they can't come through. And then I start saying, you know what? Why is this so uneven? Why is it that everybody expects me to be a mama? You expect me to do everything that a mama is supposed to do, but you failing greatly because I don't have no expectation from you right now. And so I said, forget that. I really did. I threw all that no expectation out the window. I have expectations, and no, not only do I have expectations, but they are pretty high. They are pretty high. I expect you to come in here and follow every last rule that we set up coming through this door. And when you go to school, I expect you to do the same thing as well. And in between all of that, I get into my stress-free zone because I had to do a lot of talking. A lot, a lot, a lot. So sometimes when your blood pressure start to get high and you don't even have high blood pressure and your blood sugar start to get a little bit high and you're not even a diabetic, but you can feel it. You can feel something boiling up. Yes, I do, Karen. I have very high standards and um, I am who I am. And I just feel like, if you don't like that about me, because most people want the best. When I go and I shop, I want the best quality. But if I go somewhere that's selling stuff that doesn't have the best quality, then it's still what I expected. And so I expect people to perform the way they want me to perform. And I throw that in my kids' faces all the time, and anybody else who wants to hear me out. I throw that in their face. You want a high quality product. You want a high quality Tisa. That's my name. So I want something like that back from you in return. Let's mirror each other. Um, so that's my. I ain't gonna change. I'm not changing for nobody. That is it, because I felt like I said, at a period of time in my life, there was like a time when I felt, well, like maybe Tisa, your standards is too high. Then I had to go back and reevaluate and reassess my upbringing. And I was brought up that way. I had my grandmother and my mother and my dad had high standards for me. And um, they set good examples for me. And so, what do I look like stepping out into the world and having a whole family of my own and doing work and performing less than? So, no, you are supposed to have high standards because as she says, you are worthy of the best life has to offer, whatever that may be in your circumstances. Yep, I believe that to be true. And I'm just stepping in this place into my life where I feel like you're going to have to take me or leave me right there. For real. Like, this is who I am. I ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody. I'm not doing anything to harm or hurt anyone. But when you are doing stuff to hurt and harm people, then you need to reassess and reevaluate and get some help. But that's not where I am right now in my life. Like, I ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody. And so why should I? Why should I change my values to less than? I'm not doing it. So there you have it, y'all. That's me. I gotta figure out how to do this, get this juicer going. So I'm gonna be at that juicer that spending my saved coins. Let me see. Let me try to see if I could do this one more time, and then I'm gonna have to go, y'all. It's my hour. It's my hour. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this juicer to work. And don't forget, I'm gonna be giving away 2 juicers. Roberta, you was listening to all that. Roberta know me, y'all. Roberta's my best friend. She know. She knows. She knows me. She knows me. Okay. There's something that's stuck in here. All right. Okay, this juicer want to play games today. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna have to go and get me some juice. So, in the meantime, this is what we having. I enjoyed this chat. I like feeding my brain, my soul. Thank you, Tisa. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming by. I appreciate that. I got to troubleshoot this juicer because I really don't want to be spending no money on juice when I have all the tools that I need. So even if I don't use this juicer today, after this chat, I'm going to break out the other one. And because I really don't want to buy no juice today. I really don't. So I enjoyed everybody who came. Please remember, if you have not hit the like button, to hit that on the way out today. And I wish everybody a very prosperous, productive day. Have a good day. Goodbye.